Hiya, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I wanted to give an update to my viewers. My other PSN account has been suspended for 7 days due to policy violations. Apparently to do with hate speech, discrimination, etc., etc. Sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. It's not a live stream, really, to be honest with you. It's just how does that text to speech can be enabled? Just going to get the live stream up on my phone. Yeah, so I'm actually using a different PSN account. Hello Aidan, hello Nicole. How are you both doing? Very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Just giving you an update that my main PSN account has been suspended for 7 days due to apparent guideline violations, whatever they call it. Hello Johnny, Mr. Sony got you. Yep. It will finish the story. It's fantastic, isn't it? MK1 is great. Can't wait for DLC. Yeah, it'll be exciting to see who comes to Mortal Kombat 1. Sony haven't given me any specific reasons as to why my account has been suspended. Just going to go to the settings, turn down the audio. Yeah, they haven't given me any specific reasons as to why my PSN account has been suspended for 7 days, and you can't appeal it. I looked it up online. It happened to someone else as well. They didn't even use their PlayStation. This happened to their PS4, right? They didn't even use their PS4 for like a week. They turned on their PlayStation, tried to sign in, and they were told that their account got suspended for a week. It's kind of what happened to me. No, I was playing my PS5 actively, but they didn't say, okay, here's what you said, Johnny. Here's the video or stream where you said this, or here's the message where you said this. And you can't appeal it. Do you know what that literally means? That literally means that if I was working at PlayStation right now, if I was working with their PlayStation safety, I think, as the department, and I just, for fun, decided to suspend someone's account, I could do it. They can't appeal it, and I don't have to give a specific reason as to why that person's account got suspended. I mean, it was obviously somebody who just wanted to get under my skin. And they obviously reported a live stream or a video where I said something that offended them. But it wouldn't, I mean, let's face it. You know, it's probably something they'll say to their sugar daddies anyway when they're fucking them in the ass. Yeah. But it's obviously somebody, I'm guessing it's someone who knows me. And I'm guessing what happened is they went to, you know the way you can see people's streams and videos they've uploaded. They obviously went to that, and they obviously reported it. I haven't sent anyone a message on PSN cursing or calling them names recently, so it couldn't be that. So it's obviously somebody who's trying to get under my skin. So yeah. The reason it's annoying me is the game I'm playing right now, MK1, you need to be connected to the internet to play it through Invasions. So if it was a case of that I couldn't just go online or I couldn't stream for a week, I wouldn't really care. But it's the fact I can't play Invasions. Yeah. So, I mean, whoever you are, yeah, you won. You know, you won. Maybe if you had the balls to admit who you were, I'd even send you a trophy or a medal and say, congratulations, you won. You got under Johnny's skin. I can't play MK1 Invasions for a week. Congratulations. I'd hand you the trophy, you know, if you had the balls to admit who you are. You know what gets me? First of all, they weren't offended. Again, this person was just trying to get under my skin. The person wasn't offended. If they were offended, if they were literally genuinely offended, amazes me. We live in a world where people watch gore videos, people's heads being chopped off, guts, blood, beheadings, shootings, murders, killings, people being burnt alive, people being killed on the railway tracks. You know, amazes me that people can watch that content. But God forbid I say a word that they use anyway when they're getting fucked by their sugar daddies. You know, God forbid I say that and they get offended. What a world we live in. What a world we live in. Yeah. So, just giving people an update. Anyway, how's everyone's day? Aidan completed a fantastic story in MK1. What a story it is. Last chapter shocked me as well. It's so messed up to do. Well, I mean, people are messed up. I mean, people like to... What entertains people these days, yeah. It is quite messed up, yeah. I obviously have that much of an impact on a person's life, you know, that they would actually do that, they would actually go that far. Yeah. It is amazing. Well, it isn't like I can't play MK1. I can play MK1. I presume I can do arcade mode. I don't know how arcade mode works in MK1. I don't know if we still get rewards for playing it. But you will. I can still play arcade. Yeah. And I could even try and catch up on Invasions when I get the Switch version on Tuesday as well. So I can still play it. It's just Invasions I need to kind of... you need to be connected to the internet. It makes sense because it is seasonal. It is a seasonal mode. It is an online mode, kind of. It's single player, but it has to be connected to the internet in order for it to work, basically. But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I am annoyed. I tried to fucking rattle my brain around, try to figure out a way around it. I thought I could find a way around it because I have a second account, the account I'm using right now. Wait. Okay. It's very annoying. The Cosmos Lounge. Hello to you. Sorry for what happened to you. Yeah, I'm sorry as well. I'm sorry that I have that much impact on someone's life that they actually, you know, that they actually have to go and fucking do this. I gave you a shout out on my community tab, by the way. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I presume you are from Discord, yeah? Thank you for that as well. Thank you. Much appreciated. So apart from not being able to appeal the decision, and it's really annoying because, again, they don't give you a specific reason. They don't tell you what you've done or said. They just say, your account has been suspended for 7 days due to policy violations. That's all you get from them. You can't appeal it. You cannot appeal it. And let's face it, mistakes do happen. They're more than likely using artificial intelligence to determine whether someone has actually used like hate speech or whatever. So mistakes can happen. Mistakes can happen. You know, bear that in mind. But that's annoying as it is. Thanks for the emojis. As annoying as that is, it's even more annoying that, okay, so I have the one PS5. I have the one PS5 console with internal storage. Obviously, the PS5 has internal storage, 500 gigabytes of internal storage, right, in the console, right? But I have multiple accounts. One of the accounts is the account I'm using right now. So with PS5, you can have multiple accounts, and the owners of those accounts, which are all me by the way, but let's say they weren't, let's say they were family, let's say they were friends. The good thing about PlayStation 5 is, regardless of whatever account you sign into, you can play the games. You can share your games across multiple users. However, the one thing that you cannot share across multiple users is save data. So I can play Mortal Kombat 1 on my new account. I can be online, but I can't transfer my save data from the other account. And it literally makes no sense, because when you go to settings and you go to storage, you can go to save data, and it'll say console save data. Now, why would it say console save data if you can't access that save data on your other account? I might be on another account, but I'm on the same PlayStation. It's the same console. The console hasn't changed. The account has changed, not the console. So long story short, I can't transfer over my save data. I thought I could do it with a USB stick, but what ends up happening is it's only for backup and restore. So if you wanted to bring your PS5 back to factory settings but bring over all your data, that's what you do. So that's all it's there for. It's not, the days of saving your games on a memory card are long gone. And it isn't like memory cards don't exist. I mean, SD cards still exist. You can get like 1 terabyte micro SD cards now. SD cards still exist. Like, it isn't like they no longer exist. I was told earlier that I'm still living in the 90s. I wish I was living in the 90s, because there'd be less snowflakes, and people working at Sony would be less of an idiot, and they wouldn't be greedy to the point where the only way that you can, like, back up your save data and transfer your save data is by paying them money with PlayStation Plus. You'd be able to appeal decisions. In fact, none of this would even be happening back in the 90s, because back in the 90s you just play your game. You wouldn't need to be connected to the internet. So yeah, before it actually was in the 90s. Power Slave Productions, hi Cosmo, you found my good friend Green Hill Gaming. Ah, thank you. Didn't know that you were both friends. Thank you. Appreciate that. So it's hard to relay, like, to communicate why this impacts me so much. It's because some people like to pass away their time, in all different ways. People's hobbies are different. People's pastimes are different. No matter what's going on in their life outside of that pastime, outside of that hobby, outside of those interests, everyone likes to unwind, regardless of what life they live. And I unwind by playing games. And Mortal Kombat 1 was out on Thursday. Early access. I was enjoying it, playing Invasions as of late. And now I can't play Invasions for a week because of all of this, because how it all fucking works. Like, I mean, the account that I was playing Mortal Kombat 1 on has been suspended for 7 months. I have saved data, but I can't transfer it over to the other account because of the way it works. And the fact that I can't appeal my suspension is just crazy. And I was talking to somebody about it. I I don't want to put this person under pressure, but this person was like, oh, maybe don't be a dickhead on stream. Maybe don't curse at somebody in messaging. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I literally haven't done any of those things. Like, I mean, define being a dickhead. I mean, I would say being a dickhead is like, your account has been spent for 7 days, and I can tell you why and you can't appeal it. That's a dickhead. I don't see how I'm the fucking dickhead. And then I'll communicate with this person and tell them that, you know, why can't you just transfer your save data onto a USB stick? And this person's like, oh, you're still living in the 90s. You know, it doesn't help the situation. You know, when you're just being a fucking Sony pony, as they say. You know? You know, that's what there's 4 people watching this. They love the fucking drama, don't they? They love the fucking drama, like. You know? I do a genuine fucking MK1 live stream. And nobody fucking joins. You know, I do a live stream where, you know, look everyone, Johnny's account has been suspended for 7 days. Yeah. But you love that, don't you? Oh, God. But it isn't literally the end of the world, you know. But I just had to make this stream in it to let people know. There's 6 weeks in invasions, so I'm down 1 week. It's not the biggest mode in the world, like, you know, it's not going to take forever to complete invasions. Invasions works it's a very nice kind of way that they approach, like, not live service, but yeah, kind of like a live service, kind of like seasonal type events. They approach it in a very interesting way because it's not like a battle pass or anything like that, but like it does change every 6 weeks. I heard apparently as well though that you can actually every item that you can actually earn in invasions in each season you can actually earn and unlock as well. You can kind of get it back, like, so like it isn't lost forever, like it's a seasonal event to take part in, kind of a thing. Like, but yeah, it's so annoying that you can't appeal the decision. I mean, mistakes do happen. Like even when Facebook, attempt to suspend your account for 7 days or whenever, for whatever reason, they generally give you a reason. They will actually kind of refer to a comment that you might have left on a post or something. But they will tell you more or less, even though it's AI with them as well. They will tell you. They say, "Look, here's the comment that we think violates our policy or whatever else. You know, you can't post or whatever for 7 days." You can actually appeal it, and they will review it. And a lot of the time, they'll actually get it wrong. They might have misinterpreted what you said, and they say, "Okay, we got it wrong." And your account is back. Not with PlayStation. It's amazing. You know what? Like being a fan of PlayStation is one thing. And I'm a massive fan of PlayStation. I was playing PlayStation longer than what most of my viewers. I've been playing PlayStation longer than how long most of my viewers have been on this planet. You know, I've experienced GTA, Tomb Raider, Spyro, you know, Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill, all these games that are renowned on PlayStation, longer than these people are actually alive. I mean, I'm a massive fan of PlayStation. I'm holding a PlayStation controller in my hand right now. This is streaming from my PS5. Like, it's one thing, this is the thing, isn't it? This is the thing. It's not like, oh, Johnny, you're not a fan of PlayStation. No, it isn't that. It's, oh, Johnny, you're not sucking Sony's cock. Oh, Johnny, you're not rimming Jim Ryan. Oh, Johnny, you're not wearing a fucking PlayStation fucking flag, you know, wrapped around you. You know, it's one thing being a PlayStation fan, but being a PlayStation fucking fanboy and the fucking Sony pony is another thing. Where they can't do any fault. They can't have any faults. They can't do anything wrong. Everything has to be justified. Everything has to be defended. Everything. The fact that you simply cannot transfer your save data onto a fucking medium and then fucking, then use that to basically like load up your save data. The fact that you can't do that, oh no, there's a reason you can't do that. It's like, the fuck, like what's the logical reason as to why you can't literally transfer your save data from one account to another account if it's from the fucking console storage? If I uploaded it onto the cloud, right? If I uploaded it to the cloud using my PSN account, then obviously that makes sense. But I'm talking about save data that's actually on the console storage. It's on the console storage right now. But you can't. I mean, it makes sense. The reason you can't do that is because they obviously want to push their PlayStation Cloud save data technology. They want people to pay with PS Plus to take advantage of cloud technology. Oh, look, that's where your save data, but it doesn't make a difference anyway because that wouldn't change anything. Because, well, actually, wait a second. No, it doesn't, because I don't have that. I can play the PlayStation Plus games on my other account, but I actually can't. You actually can't use. I can't use PS Plus. Not that feature anyway. I can't use that feature. I'll tell you one thing though. One way or the other, no matter how long it takes, I always have the last laugh. One way or the other. Anyway, how's your day going anyway, lads? How's everything? What's happening in your world? Is there anything in your life that you feel like nobody else gets? Like in terms of like, would you overreact about something that everyone else says, what are you overreacting for? It's just this or it's just that. I'm sure we all have that. I'm sure we all have that in our lives. Hey bud, why did you get suspended? I'd love to fucking know. That's the €1 million question, my friend. Mike, how are you doing, man? Welcome to, well, I said the live stream, but there's not much of a live stream really. I'm just letting people know that that my main PSN account got suspended for 7 days. I tried to log into it earlier this afternoon. I wanted to play a bit of MK1 Invasions, and I see that I wasn't signed in, so I thought, okay, maybe there was a software update, and maybe I'll sign back in. So I went to sign in, and they told me your account has been suspended for 7 days. They give you a rough explanation, but it basically says that it was a violation of policy violations. They sent me an email. I'll go on to the email, and it says it could mean a number of things. Hate speech, religious hate, all that kind of stuff. But they don't go any more specific than that, and you can't appeal it either. I mean, we all know mistakes happen. Like, this is artificial intelligence that are actually determining whether people have used hate speech or not. It's artificial intelligence that are making these decisions, and you can't appeal it. But what makes it more annoying, Mike, is the fact that I wouldn't mind if I could transfer my save data from one account to the next account. You can't do that. Even with the cloud technology of PS Plus, you can't even do that. There's no way to transfer your save data from one account to the next account. You can have multiple accounts playing the same game onto one console, but you can't transfer your save data. Mike, earlier today, a guy much younger than us, Gen Z guy, said to me, "You're living in the 90s," because I told him how easy it was to use memory cards back in the day. We both know this, Mike. We're both from the 90s. Don't you miss memory cards, my friend, huh? A memory card that you just put into your console. He also said it was stressful as well. And if you're listening to this I'm not going to mention any names, but if you are listening to this, you know what I'm saying is true, right? But this guy was like, that was stressful. How stressful? How stressful is it to hold a piece of plastic in your hand, put it into the console, save your game, take it back out, bring it with you, go to someone else's house, on someone else's console, on someone else's TV, put that memory card into their console, and pick up where you left off? What is so stressful about that? I'll tell you what's fucking stressful. What's stressful is trying to fucking figure out a way to transfer your save data from one account to the next account. That's fucking stressful. I did actually send him an email, but you can't appeal. And it's complete bollocks. It's complete bollocks. Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, do you know what? I swear to God, man. After this week, I think I'm going to be fucking. I think I'm going to be a changed Johnny. Yeah, in more ways than one. I'm telling you, no. It's hard to just when you can clearly see the bullshit. When you can clearly see the bullshit. You know, Sony suspending people's accounts for 7 days and not actually giving them a definitive explanation, not being able to appeal it, not being able to transfer or save data from one account to the next. When you see all this bullshit, it's hard when you can clearly see it, and then watching other people just lick the assholes that shit is coming from. In this case, Sony. You know, it's hard. It's hard not to see it, like, you know. It's like that movie, They Live, yeah? With the late great Roddy Piper, when he puts on those glasses and he can just see everything for what it is. You know, once you put on those fucking glasses, man, it's hard to take them back off. Because all I see now, you know, is like whenever you bring this up, it's like just a load of Sony ponies who just cannot, who have not been programmed to like speak out against Sony or PlayStation. It's fucking ridiculous. Happy days. I still have a few of my PS1 and PS2 memory cards. Oh, good man. Good man. I don't have my original ones, but I tracked down a couple of retro consoles over the years, and they're just so easy. It's so much easier. Like, it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter, like, what fucking console you're using or where you're using it. As long as you have that memory card and the save that is on it, you can pick up where you left off. Those were the fucking days. You can't even enjoy the new game you got now. Exactly. Because of the fucking ways the save system goes, I can't enjoy the new game that I got. And what is it I was supposed to say that was so hateful? What is it I was supposed to say that was so fucking offensive? But Mike, I'm pretty sure that somebody reported either a video or stream that I uploaded, and you know, I may have said a few words in there that either they found offensive or they just deliberately reported it because they knew that my account would get suspended just to get under my skin. But they won, and I said it earlier. Like, if this person has the balls, or whatever gender they actually identify themselves as, maybe they don't consider themselves, you know, a person who has balls, you know, but whatever the gender is, right? I'm giving them the opportunity to come out and say, yeah, it was me. And you know what? I would gladly give them a medal and a trophy and say, congratulations, you've got under Johnny's skin. Yeah? Congratulations. You know, is that what they want to hear, is it? You know, because I would gladly give them the trophy. But, yeah, so there are two things, reasons why they did it. Because either they were genuinely offended, or they wanted to get under my skin. So if they were genuinely offended, like, some of the words I may have used in some of my streams, they're words that they would use anyway. Right? To themselves or to each other. And if they were looking to get under my skin, then they've won. Congratulations. Again, if they can come out and have the balls to say how they are, then I'll give them the fucking trophy myself. But yeah, I can't enjoy the game. Not properly anyway. I can play the arcade towers more than likely. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. But there's a few, like there's three things in particular that do annoy me, that, you know, is under my skin. Well, obviously it's the fact that I can't play Invasions now because you need to be connected to the internet to do that. Though I can connect to the internet with my other account, what I'm using now, but I don't have access to my save data, so that's what's annoying me. Second thing, obviously, is the fact that I can't fucking appeal this decision. But I think the third and most annoying thing of all, right, about this is just like, where is the defense? Where is Sony's defense in this? Where is Sony's defense? Because they don't have a good defense, do they? Some artificial intelligence, some fucking bootleg Terminator, right, is just using their algorithms, right, to determine whether or not what I've said, either in a message or in a video or stream, is hate speech, right? And then says, okay, I have decided that Greenhill Gaming has used hate speech. Your account is suspended for 7 days. Like, they don't give you the specific reason why. And you can't appeal it. Where's the defense in that? Like, let's say a mistake was made, which in this case I firmly believe there was. That the person's user account, they cannot use that for 7 days. Where is the defense in that? And where is the defense for not being able to simply put your save data onto a memory card, either a micro SD card or a USB stick? Obviously, in the PlayStation case, it'd be a USB stick because there is no SD card slots on the PlayStation, which makes sense. So a USB port. I mean, you can literally put your games. You can literally back up your games, but you can't back up your save data. It's even when you back up your games, it's not even in the way you think it is, because you can't access. If you get a USB thing, you have to get another SSD drive to be able to load your games directly from it. You can't. If you had a 1 terabyte USB hard drive, you can't just access that. You actually, it's only for backing up and restoring your PlayStation. So if something happened to your account or whatever else, it's just a way of backing up your games. So it isn't a case of, again, back in the 90s, which I'd love to go back to, it isn't a case of being able to put in your memory card and play away. So I'd love to know, like, where the defense is in that, without sounding like a Sony pony. Nobody can come out here and defend this without being a Sony pony, a Sony fanboy. Like, there's nobody that can defend this. I challenge them to defend it, but they're not going to win. But I'm telling you one thing, fuckers. You haven't won yet. You haven't won yet. I may have said you won, but no. You haven't won yet. You've won the battle, but you haven't won the war, as they say. And I'm actually using this live stream as a test, actually, as well. I'm using this as a test. There's a purpose behind this. This stream has a purpose. Anyway, I'm done yapping. I am done yapping. Anyway, that's the update, in case you were wondering why I'm not uploading MK1. I'll be uploading MK1 next week. Look, it isn't the end of the world. It's 1 week, whatever. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, whenever on Greenhill Gaming. Bye.